Hey, what's up, guys? How we doing? It's Matt Antonelli. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you are already a subscriber, you're probably thinking, hey Matt, what the hell are you doing? I'm actually thinking the same thing. So, I just bought 400 new baseballs, and I had to open them all up. And so I was at practice, and I'm telling our guys, hey guys, I just bought a whole lot of baseballs. And Sam Bellabo said, Coach, you should open the baseballs and do an ASMR video. And I said, what the hell's an ASMR video? And Sam said, I dare you, you won't do one if you look it up and find out what it is. And I said, I bet I will. So here we are. So, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30, 35, about 35 or so dozen baseballs. And they're all in these boxes. So they're called these pearls. They're brand new baseballs. And so I've got to open every single one of these up. They're all individually wrapped in plastic. And so it's going to take me quite a while here. And since Sam basically bet me that I wouldn't do an ASMR video, and I had to open them anyway, I figured why not? So if you watch a lot of ASMR videos and I'm doing it wrong, which I'm sure I am because I don't really know what I'm doing, just put it in the comment section below. But the videos that I looked up to try to figure out what this is, it seemed like people were always opening something or like messing around. They're like tapping stuff, and I don't know if plastic bags works, but I've got 400 of them, so one down. So the thing about these baseballs, they're actually, so baseballs can get pretty expensive. A normal dozen, if you get like a game ball, will end up costing, anywhere from like $45 to $50 per dozen. But if you get these, so these are Pro9 balls, but they're blend balls. So there's like, although you can't really tell, it looks perfect to me, but these are balls that apparently have some type of defect on them. Oh, I found this one. I don't know if you guys can see that. See right there, it's like a little bit discolored. So because of that, they go into the blem pile, I guess, for blemish. And the ball gets marked down a good amount. So these are really good balls for practice. I mean, they're real leather. They look good. Like this one. Like, honestly, I can't see anything wrong with it. I have no idea. It looks like a game baseball. So, bought about 400 of them, and we'll use them for practice this year, for our winter practices. Which we start up in a couple days. And so I have to open all these up. And then we'll put them in, probably, we've got 4 tunnels, so I'll have a bucket in each tunnel filled up with all of these, and then one of our tunnels has like an automatic pitching machine where I'll dump in like 120 balls, I think it holds, so 120 of them will go into that, and then pretty much about 100 or so in the other 3 buckets, comes out to right around 400 balls. Two down. So if you like this video, in the comments you can say something nice about Sam, like he's the best, or thanks Sam, or good luck this season Sam, I have to strike out 100 times. If you hate this video, then you can write like, Sam, you suck. Sam, I hope you don't get a hit this season. I hope you get cut. Something like that. Because if he wasn't on the team, I definitely wouldn't have made this video. Actually, it's interesting. I never watched an ASMR video before. But while I was doing research for it, I started watching a couple, and I actually like it. So I usually have like a hard time falling asleep most nights. I don't really like to sleep, so I like to listen to something to put me to sleep. And they seem to do the trick. I seem to fall asleep pretty quick when I listen to it. Although a couple of times my wife has been like, what are you watching? What are you looking at over there? And I'm like, nothing. Don't worry about it. Go to bed. And then she thinks I'm watching something I shouldn't be. So, she grabs my phone from me and she goes, who the hell is this lady? What is she saying? Why are you watching her? And I say, I don't know, she like whispers and like, although I don't really care for like the whole tapping thing, but I do kind of get the whole like calm voice, like whispering or like talking softly. It does kind of make you want to go to sleep. Now, if this video gets like a lot of views again, I'm probably gonna have to go like buy some like more stuff and do another one. So in some ways, I'm hoping this video like is really popular. In some ways, I'm hoping it's not, so I don't have to go. I mean, this cost me like about 35 dozen, and they cost like, I think it was like 30 something dollars a dozen, so it ended up costing me like probably a little over, what's that, $1,000, a little over $1,000. We end up spending a pretty good amount of money on baseballs, which I guess you would assume we're a baseball organization. But this is just practice balls for inside for our winter. This isn't even what we'll use when we go outdoors for practice, which we go outdoors in April, May, June, July, and some of August is outdoor practice. So these 400 balls will stay inside, and then you've got your outdoor practice balls. And then you've got your game balls. So game balls are more expensive. They're like almost $50 a dozen. And we've got a lot of games going on, like every weekend, starting in April. We'll have 12, 14 games going on a weekend. Sometimes more than that. Or not a weekend, each weekend. So like Saturday we'll have like 14 games, and then Sunday we could have like 14 more. And every game, balls are getting hit out of play. Balls get scuffed up really bad. Couple home runs. So you go through balls, a lot of balls during the season. I'd say we spend if I had to guess, I'd say we probably spend about $500 per team just on game balls. Probably somewhere around there. This is taking way longer than I thought it was gonna. I'm only opened 6 boxes so far. I have like 30 more to go. Oh, my back's already starting to hurt. If you were wondering, I'm actually sitting in the most uncomfortable chair of all time. This is my 4-year-old and 1-year-old daughter, 4-year-old son's and 1-year-old daughter's chair. I don't know. I do know. I picked this chair because it was sitting down here, and I don't know. I thought it was going to go a little faster than this, but my back is really starting to hurt. So the cool thing will be, usually for like, at least in my experience, travel baseball teams like usually don't, first day of practice, I don't think most teams are gonna get to be able to have 400 new baseballs pulled out for practice. Happened in the big leagues a lot. Like, the best thing about the major leagues, honestly, is, well, it's pretty much every day, but the first day of spring training, you get to spring training, and there's just like new baseballs everywhere, and they're just like literally like this, like perfect, better than this, you know. They're not blem balls like you see. I don't know if you can see it. There's a little bit of a marking right there, so that's why this ball was put in here. But again, for practice, I'm gonna throw this ball to somebody. If this was a beautiful $50 base, or it wouldn't be $50 dozen baseballs, after 2 swings, the ball's gonna be all messed up anyway. So to get like $15 to $20 off per dozen, just to have a couple markings on it, we're gonna put the markings on it anyway. I feel like it's a no-brainer, but I think some people get nervous when they hear like blem ball. They think like it's gonna come and it's gonna be like, you know, you're gonna open the package and it's gonna be, you know, the leather isn't gonna be good leather. Whoops. Or, you know, the seams are gonna be all like frayed and stuff, but these seams are like, they're perfect. I don't think I've seen one yet that I thought was, you know, in really bad condition. The other really bad news is that, well, I don't mean the other bad, there hasn't really been any bad news yet. This is the first bad news I'm giving you in this video. Is I have jury duty tomorrow. And I've been on jury duty once before in my life. And I got there. I sat in the room for like 2 hours. And nothing happened. After like 2 hours, I sat there, and then they came out and were like, okay, we don't need you guys today, so go home. Which I was happy about. But I still wasted 2 hours of my life there. And now I have to go back again tomorrow. My wife also got a letter in the mail saying she had jury duty. But she got a call like 2 days ago saying that she no longer needed to go. Or she got a letter or something. But I was not so fortunate. So with my luck, I'll get on some type of case that's gonna be like a years-long case, and probably spend the next, I don't even know how it works, I mean, but if you can get on something where you're gonna have to go a lot, that's probably what's gonna happen to me. Got a whole lot of plastic now. At this point, if you're actually still watching this and using it to go to sleep, I don't really know, is that the only thing people use ASMR for? Is it to go to sleep? Is there other like uses for it? But if you're using it to go to sleep, you're probably sleeping by now. I think you should probably just shut this off. Or you've turned it off because done the opposite, does not put you to sleep. Or you're cursing at me right now. Make it through all 35 dozen tonight, because that was 10 right there, and I'm not sure how long we've been doing this for, but it feels like at least 15 to 20 minutes maybe. I've got to wake up in like 6 hours, and as much as this is supposed to be putting you to sleep, it doesn't work the same when you're the one opening up all the plastic bags. If you got any other ideas, if you're like, hey dude, go buy some batting gloves, or actually, you know, I've got a box over there with about 180 pairs of shorts, shirts, sweatshirts, helmets, what else? Bat bags. Open all that stuff for you. I guess I could always buy another 35 dozen baseballs also. This one's already open. If you want me to make another video, you can put that in the comment section when you wake up. If you never want me to make one ever again, just don't say anything. I always think it's interesting, YouTube, like, so I started a YouTube channel 10 years ago, almost 10 years ago. And I've made about 1,500 videos so far, right around there. It's a lot of time. I used to make them when I was playing still. I used to make them like after a game in a hotel room. Take them back to my apartment, make someone to drive, like drive into wherever, spring training. So I've been making videos forever. Now I make a bunch. I upload at least one every day, sometimes more. And so I'm pretty much making videos almost every day. I never understood when people like I get people that I'll put up like one video and people get like really mad about it, like ruin their life. Like, how dare I wasted 6.5 minutes of their life. And I've spent probably, I don't know, someone do the math for me. 1,500 videos so far. Each video is about, most of the videos are like 6-7 minutes long. Some are longer. I've done 30-minute videos. This one will probably be 30 minutes. And it's a lot of time. That's a lot of time that I've spent on videos, so I don't know. I don't even know why I started talking about this, but I always find it weird when people yell at me for making a video when they're free and you don't have to watch them. If you don't like it, YouTube has a lot of videos on there. You can watch a different one. So, that's why I was saying that. So if you don't like it, just don't watch it anymore. If you're a baseball fan, I'm not going to be an ASMR channel, don't worry. This is just because Sam bet me I wouldn't do it. And that made me really want to do it. For one, because I like to make Sam mad. But also, this would probably be the last thing anyone would expect on my channel. So I'll do it. This pen, I'm kind of trapped now with baseballs around me. Can't see them, but I have plastic bags in front of me here, boxes here. And I have, so far, 150 baseballs about. To my right, to my left. I also really wish there was a cushion on this seat. I honestly picked the most uncomfortable chair, not only in the house, but maybe that was ever made. I don't know why a 4-year-old would ever want to sit on this chair. I actually, thinking about it now, I don't know if they ever have sat on them, so that explains it. I'm actually hoping my wife comes downstairs right now or at some point soon, because it would just be funny. She doesn't know I'm filming this. She's upstairs watching like Ray Donovan or something. And I'm sure when she sees this uploaded to YouTube, she's gonna say, "You're an idiot." So I'm kind of hoping she comes downstairs just so we can kind of see what her reaction is when she walks down and sees me sitting in front of the camera with 150 baseballs around me. Place to put the baseballs in here. They're kind of stacking up really high, so in a minute, they're probably all just going to fall and go everywhere. Make a really loud noise. I also didn't plan this very well because, so all the buckets that we have balls in right now, they have balls in them. So I don't have a plan for how I'm going to get these balls out of my house into the facility, because I didn't buy any new buckets. Sam, are you still awake, or did you fall asleep? I do know that he'll be the one of the, however many people end up watching this, I know he will be watching it. other thing that I usually do, but this might be really difficult, is I usually write AB on every single baseball, so that, well, a couple reasons. One, if someone tries to steal, like, my baseball, a lot of times what happens is, kids on the team will be at practice and they'll use the ball, and then they're like, oh, I want this baseball, so they'll kind of put it in their glove and they'll walk over to their bag and they'll put it down. And if you don't have your baseballs marked, then you can't tell if it was yours or not. But I'll mark them with the AB. One, if you feel like your baseballs are getting pretty low, then you just go check everyone's bags and see how many AB balls you can find in there. But then the other thing is, if it says AB on it, then that kind of deters them from taking it, because they're afraid if they take it and I do a bag check, that they'll be in trouble. Catchers are the worst for that. You go check a catcher's bag, there's always like 20 balls in there. I can't say I haven't done that though. Spring training, when there's like, 8 million brand new baseballs every single day. Every now and then I play catch with the ball and keep it in my glove and then put it in my bag. Number 18. So I might do like this one more, and then I'm gonna probably call it quits. I am getting really uncomfortable, and also I have to wake up early, and also I'm almost trapped in here, and if I keep going much further, it's going to be difficult to get out of this seat. Hit my hand on that box like more than 50 times. Every time I put a ball down here, I hit it. I'll let you guys know how jury duty goes tomorrow. If you can, keep your fingers crossed that I am sent home relatively early. still awake also, and you're still watching 30 minutes into this. But clearly, if you are, then you must like the same hour stuff. Put down in the comment section like a good ASMR person, artist, is that what they're called? I'm not sure. That I should go check it out so I can improve my skills. This will be the last box right here. Balls in the garage. I'm gonna take the old baseballs out, and then put all the new baseballs in. I'm actually really hungry right now also. I've eaten like probably. This is one of my issues. Ooh, this baseball's the first baseball I've seen that's like. This one's really discolored. Can you see that? It's like yellow. I think. Yeah. Yeah, let me show you. See if you can see the difference. These two balls. So it's definitely not as pearly. I might have to throw that one out. It just doesn't look good next to all the other ones. I do have to tell you this one thing before I open one of the box. So I have this problem. It's probably why my wife doesn't let me go shopping. If I go shopping for food and there's any type of deal where it's 2 for something or 3 for something or 4 for something or whatever, it could say 20 for something, I feel inclined to buy it. So, I was at the grocery store a few days ago. My wife told me to run in and grab some milk for her daughter. And as I'm going down the milk to get the milk in the back, I walk by the cookie section and there's Oreo cookies in there. And it's right when I go in, I see the big 2 for $5, and it's like literally basically smacks me in the face. And I stop, and I haven't eaten Oreo cookies in a long time. And I was not even thinking about Oreo cookies, but I saw the 2 for whatever, and I was like, oh, stop. And I was like, 2 for $5 cookies, like I don't even need cookies right now, but I can't pass this up. So I bought 2. Oreo cookie. I bought birthday cake Oreo cookies, and which I really like the vanilla ones, but I think they discontinued those. I can't find them anywhere. And so I bought the chocolate birthday cake cookies, and then I got the mint cookies because huge mint fan. Problem is, like with those, you can't just eat 1 or even 10. You just have to kind of keep eating them until you want to throw up. So every time I walk in the kitchen, no matter what time it is, like if I walk in at 8 in the morning, I have to go get a cookie. And so I've already eaten like I've probably eaten like 20 of them already today. But I'm gonna go upstairs right now, and I'm kind of getting hungry. And when I'm like, what do I eat? Like, I don't want to cook something. I'm immediately gonna go to the cabinet and grab Oreo cookies. Put your favorite cookie. Oh no, another yellow one. So that one's got a hint of yellow to it right there. This one's really not smooth either. It's like, it feels like sandpaper. Alright, everybody. It's time for me to go to bed. I can't. Oh, this chair's really bad. And, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna move without all these baseballs come crashing down next to me, so. Good night.